Hi everyone. Today is a pleasurable moment for me. So today we have Professor PK from IIIT Hyderabad here, and it is very pleasurable for me to meet him and to discuss the project around which he is working right now. So yes, sir, I'm grateful to welcome you here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
So I am actually following from a quite a long time this Saral AI project that you're working on. This is like really very helpful for everyone actually because this helps you to understand about research papers, about the recent advancement that are there in AI science and in general research. So basically, it is trying to democratize research where anybody can understand or read research paper and understand it. So what is actually Saral trying to solve? I would like to know from you.
Thanks. So I think as you rightly used the word democratize research, I think that's a fundamental problem that we want to actually attack, which is to get more people access to the research that is done in one, different languages, two, in different formats. Right? So you can create, the papers are generally written in English, 10, 12 pages. It's a PDF file. Right? So can you convert that PDF file into different formats, which could be a podcast, which could be a video, which could be a slides, which could be a LinkedIn post, which could be an Insta reel, business brief. We have like 10, 15 different formats that we are actually thinking of building ultimately. And that's the democratization in the formats. Second is, look, you are from Uttarakhand. You want to understand the paper. Given a paper, you want to understand at least the summary of the paper, 3-minute, 5-minute summary of the paper in a language that you are more familiar with. Let's take Hindi. Can we convert the paper into Hindi and give you a summary of the paper in Hindi? Currently, we can actually do not just the audio, we can also do the slides in the text in Hindi. Okay. So we can actually give you 19 different languages with audio and video in the same language. Right? So that's the primary problem that we are trying to address. Democratizing research. The other keyword that we keep repeating is the knowledge diffusion. In the process, what are we doing? In addition to getting people to consume this content, we are also, for somebody writing a paper, they want to actually disseminate their knowledge in a different, so to say, language. You can actually use Saral, convert it, put it on social media, and get people to consume the content. Knowledge diffusion. Right? Two target audience that we have in mind. One is the person who's creating the paper. The other is person who's consuming the paper, learning, reading a paper, want to understand what a paper is. Those are the two target audience that we have. Two target audience, two main problem: democratized research and knowledge diffusion.
Yeah, that is super interesting and exciting because now that there is like AI research and all those like multiple different papers coming each day. So to understand, to read them all, to summarize, this tool will definitely be very helpful. So I want to know like who is it actually designed for?
Yeah, as I said earlier, let me reiterate and also emphasize who is it designed for, right? So when we actually looked at what are the problems that we would like to work on, meaning I think given our understanding, given that we ourselves do research, we see that we want to sort of say get AI tools involved or used in conducting research, not necessarily do use AI for research, not do research on AI. Right? We would like the AI enhancement that is happening to enable doing better research. That's a question that we were asking. How do you get these enhancements in the AI, so to say, Gen AI platforms, foundation models, all that, to help researchers is the question we were asking. And that's when we thought that, oh, look, there are multiple ways to actually present the information, multiple ways to actually, in languages also, multiple languages you can present the details. So two users we are building it for. One is the somebody who's writing a research paper, want to disseminate the knowledge for anybody and everybody to consume. Because think of the impact that it will have. Hundreds of papers getting written, converted into Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, people sitting and consuming the content. The effect of it for people doing research in the country can be much, much larger than what it is today. That's the people who are doing research. For, of course, the visibility of a professor, visibility of a researcher is also increasing, right? If a student in Uttarakhand is getting to know a paper that is written by an IIT Madras professor right now in Hindi, fantastic, right? So those are the two audience that we have in mind. So I'll also like to emphasize that this project is a project supported by ANRF. The reason why we actually do focus only on the research is because of the Anusandhan National Research Foundation, where the focuses are, and it's actually a project that is supported by ANRF. And a lot of activities that we do around Saral is also helping other activities that you can actually see. That, for example, as of today, we are doing a AI for Science and Engineering hackathon in campus, which is the phase 2. There also the idea is that, look, can we get more and more people to get involved in research?
Yeah, that is super exciting and super interesting that you told. Also, like finally, I would like to know like how can somebody use this platform, Saral AI?
Yeah, sure. So as you can see in the video, or we can put links to the other YouTube videos also, which can do, is that so the main thing is input is a research paper or a patent right now. You can also input a patent, right? Patent is also an important output of research, right? Until now, we only spoke about research paper, but somebody does something novel, they actually end up writing a patent. So patent can be an input. Input is these two. So if you look at the slide here that is presented in the video, input can be papers, patents. Those two are already done. There could be other inputs also, which is thesis or books. The output, if you see on the right-hand side, it is presentation, posters, reels, podcast, social media, illustrations, blogs, briefs, and websites. So all of this we would like to do. Currently, all the white ones are done, including the briefs, which should also be in white. Everything is done, so you can actually go to the platform and do it. So what all do you need to do to convert the research paper or patent into this formats? Again, thanks to Google and Sarvam, what we do is, these are our partners in terms of building Saral, where we're using their platform to summarize the paper. Input is a paper, I summarize it from Gemini, get the summary, give it to Sarvam, get the audio, merge it with the slides we create it through Beamer. Everything is open source. So another emphasis that I would do for the audience is that entire Saral is open sourced. There's a GitHub repository. Anybody who's interested in working on the project, please feel free to ping us. We'll be happy to, I mean, if you have an idea, it's even better. If you have an idea you want to implement into Saral, just try it out, send us your code. We'll be happy to actually onboard you also. Coming back to the how to use. So input is a paper, summary we get from Gemini, then we go to Sarvam, get the audio, bring it back, merge it. And there's also a poster that we do, which is one of the big things that we realized, let's take after starting Saral 2-3 months into the project, we realized that research students want posters to be presented in research conferences, in institutes, all that. So currently what we do is you give us the paper, we can actually produce a poster out of it. Other one, of course, on the current generation, right? Insta Reels and YouTube Reels. So the paper is converted into a 30 seconds, 40 seconds video, which you can actually post it on Insta or YouTube to get. So let's also be very clear. The goal here is not to get these 3-minute videos or these 30 seconds videos for people to understand the entire paper. The goal is for us to get them excited about the paper so they go read the paper. Yeah. Nobody should assume that Saral output, if you have consumed, oh, I know the paper. That's just not possible.
Yeah, it can just give them an idea, like this is, like they can filter out like which paper is there of their interest, and then they can explore more from
Absolutely.
it. Yeah, yeah. That was amazing to hear hear all the capabilities that Saral have right now. Yeah. And I highly encourage people to go to the platform and explore it. Yeah. Sure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks.